Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 2 of What If Naruto Was Neglected by Kakashi and Awaken anew, Kekkei Genkai. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual. Share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also guys, don't forget to go ahead and check out the other channels. Yes, I indeed have 3 more, which equal to 4 guys. Yes, I do have 4 channels that I post what if on every single day. Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime King 3, and Anime Prince. Links will be down in the description, so go ahead, check them out, and yeah, enjoy. And don't forget to turn on the bell notifications so you can see exactly when I post, because I do post a lot. And also comment down below so I can welcome you personally guys. So without further ado or wasting any more time, what do you say we jump right into this new episode again? Now guys. So the last part we left off, Naruto went to find Kakashi as he found him at the hospital. As Naruto asked him for training, however, Kakashi told him that he found another teacher for him because he would be focusing on Sasuke for the time being. As Naruto was quite upset to hear this. As he asked who did he find for him, Kakashi found none other than Ebisu for Naruto. Ebisu, one of the persons that hated him. Naruto was downright furious. He was mad when he heard this, as he went into a fit of rage. He told him fine, if he didn't want to do it he would train on his own. So with that Naruto left, not sparing him a second glance, as he made quite the outburst in the hospital. After leaving the scene, Naruto was cursing as he walked. He ended up bumping into Temari, as Naruto showed her somewhere to eat. As he kind of messed up while talking to her, however she lashed out at him. As Ayam told her that he didn't mean to do something like that. Naruto didn't have much skills with talking to people, yes, he didn't have much of that skill. As she told her a few things that made she saw Naruto in a different light completely. So she figured next time she saw him she would just apologize. It also goes to show that Naruto was much smarter than he let on. As Naruto had things kept away, that he even kept to himself a lot. Naruto ran into someone as it turned out that it was none other than Jiraiya of the Chunin, but Naruto already knew that. Naruto had a problem with using his chakra. He had run into Anko and Eugeo earlier as Anko gave him the talk when she found out that he wasn't joking when he didn't understand what she was talking about, as she made a joke. The kid seriously lacked some social skills. As Naruto met up with Jiraiya, it turns out that Orochimaru placed a seal on Naruto's stomach in the Forest of Death as Jiraiya removed it. With the seal gone, Naruto felt his chakra return back to normal. As Jiraiya offered to train him, as Naruto did not hesitate to accept, knowing that he can learn from someone stronger than Kakashi, he went with the flow. So with that, Jiraiya noticed something as he was training Naruto, something off about Naruto's eyes, as he's never seen eyes like that before. However, Jiraiya told Naruto that he should focus on the different thing that he was going to teach him now. The month went by as Naruto trained pretty hard, intensely in fact, as Jiraiya also showed him his element and trained him in several different affinities as well. They were hard, but Naruto, with the work of Shadow Clones, were able to get a lot of things done in just 1 month. It goes to show how smart Naruto was with a proper teacher to help him. So with that said and done, Naruto made his way. As Jiraiya taught him how to perform the summoning jutsu, as Naruto summoned Gamabunta. As Naruto was able to make Gamabunta accept him as a summoner. With that said and done, the time finally came around as Naruto ended up meeting back up with Temari. As she apologized, he made another mistake. However, she did not say much about it as she realized that it was not his fault he was lacking in certain social skills. If your village treated you badly and no one was there to help you when you were younger, well, it goes to show why you would act like this now. So with that out of the way, the day finally came around. Temari tried not to get too attached to anyone in this village because she knew, in a matter of time, the village was going to be attacked by them and the stone as well. However, the time finally came around as Naruto faced off against Neji. Naruto was able to defeat Neji rather quickly, shocking everyone, as he also changed his outfit. Sakura was baffled as she couldn't believe it. Ino couldn't understand how Naruto got so powerful in a short amount of time. However, Guy knew if he was being trained by someone like Jiraiya, he figured that Naruto would get immensely strong. So with that said and done, Naruto made his way up. The people up there were rather surprised by how much he has grown, as Naruto also unveiled his new eyes, shocking the crap out of Harrison because he has never seen anything like that before. When Naruto woke up back, Kakashi had arrived, as Sasuke was already facing off against Gaara. Sasuke lost. Gaara wanted to fight Naruto. Kakashi was against this, believing that Naruto stood no chance and he would end up getting himself killed, but Naruto shrugged him off. He told him to just watch what he was capable of, as Naruto jumped down there. The bloodthirsty smile on Gaara's face, the bloodlust, reeked into the ring, showing that Gaara immensely really wanted to kill Naruto, as their match began. So yeah guys, basically let's play off. You guys can switch across the please check with yourself. So to begin this new episode guys. Ninja Art, Shuriken Shadow Clone Jutsu. As Gaara watched, the 2 shurikens that Naruto threw towards him multiply into about 16. His sand came up to block all of them. However, Naruto threw 2 kunais with explosive tags right as he threw the shurikens. They made contact and a violent explosion threw Gaara into the wall. However, he was unfazed as his sand protected him completely. As Naruto noticed that Gaara didn't even make a motion, so the sand acts on his own, Naruto thought to himself. Naruto flipped through hand sign. Fire style, he said. Fire caterwall. Naruto expelled several fire dragon head from his mouth, as the dragon's head moved in an erratic manner, trying to surround Gaara. When the sand connected with the dragon heads, they exploded. Gaara's sand parted as he stepped forward. Is that all you can do, he asked. Far from it. I'm just testing the speed of your sand, said Naruto. Ninja arts. Kunai clone jutsu. Threw in 2 kunai, then multiply into 20, 10 for each. As Naruto was not finished as he went through 4 hand signs. Wind style. Gale palm, he said. As he clasped his hands together, the wind compressed and transformed to a powerful gale, shooting the kunais with immense speed. Gaara once again raised his hand, but a few of them shot right through and was able to cut his sand armor up in the stance. Whoa. I mean, like, seriously, what happened to Naruto? Ino said. I have no clue. He was never this good before this round. Whoever trained him really did a good job, Asuma said. Sakura was confused by that statement. Didn't Kakashi sensei teach him, she said. No, from what I heard, Naruto did ask Kakashi for help, but he blew him off so he could train Sasuke for his match instead. Then who trained him? Ino said. Someone landed behind them. I did. Master Jiraiya? Said Kunai. Ah, Lord Jiraiya, it's an honor to see you in your youthfulness again, said Guy. Yeah, sure, said Jiraiya, as Guy gave him a nice guy pose. You trained him, said Kakashi. Jiraiya folded his arms. Well, you did not, so bat down below. So much for your ultimate defense. Must not be that ultimate if I got through it with some lousy kunai, said Naruto. Shut up, said Gaara. Gaara sent his sand flying forward as Naruto flipped and jumped away. However, his clothes got torn. Gaara's sand surrounded him as Naruto sunshine away as the sand slammed right together, almost crushing him. Stop running, Uzumaki, said Gaara as he looked around. I told you, this is where you die. The gore on Gaara's back suddenly broke away into sand and started to cover his body. Now come out and die, he said. Half of his face got distorted and changed, the sand covering it. As Naruto stood behind the tree watching him. I see he's getting serious, said Naruto as he looked down, as he then deactivated his resistance seals up in the stance. This is why I said to call off the match. I don't know what you're trying to prove, Master Jiraiya, but Naruto is not ready for this kind of opponent. Kakashi spoke up. How would you know? You never trained him. He's perfectly fine. He hasn't even used a skill that he know will work. And what skill is that? My guy said. Let's just say this match will be somewhat similar to Lee's match with Gaara. The only difference will be the winner. As Guy looked towards him as he raised the eyebrow, confused by that proclamation. You taught him the 8 inner gates? No, but he knows something similar though. As Guy seemed to understand what he was saying and he looked shocked. Are you telling me he know how to use that technique? Yes, but only the first two activation, Jiraiya said. What else does he know? Asked Kakashi. You will just have to wait and see, said Jiraiya. Can you at least tell us about that strange dojutsu of his, and what exactly it does? Asuma asks. Well, as far as we know so far, when it's activated, genjutsu doesn't seem to have effect on him. And, like the Byakugan you can see, chakra pathways. But we're still trying to find out what else it can do, Jiraiya said. Where did Naruto get that dojutsu from anyway, said Kakashi. I've never seen this in the past 6 months. However, he should be placed back under my care. I'm already training Sasuke in the Sharingan, so no. Jiraiya said, cutting him off. The Sharingan and this dojutsu, although I'm not sure what it is yet, are completely different. He probably wouldn't want your help anyway. You had 6 months to help him, and you did nothing. As Kurenai looked towards him, you said genjutsu doesn't work on him. Is this referring to all type of genjutsu? Kurenai asks. Well, you see, unlike the Sharingan, it is impossible to place him under a genjutsu when his dojutsu is activated. A Sharingan user can be placed under a genjutsu and break out of it and counter it. However, with Naruto new dojutsu, it's possible for you to place him under one. I don't know if he can cast genjutsu though. Then the loser is still inferior to me. As he glances to see Sasuke, well, he's lasting a far lot longer than you did. Jiraiya stood and turned away from the Uchiha. That struck Sasuke's pride really deeply as he clenched his fists. Back down below. Die, Uzumaki, Gaara yelled. Sand Shuriken! Shurikens made from sand shot towards Naruto at a rapid pace. As Naruto pulled out a kunai and started to deflect, as many as possible, Gaara was just increasing the amount and increasing and increasing and increasing. Naruto started to get cut up. Yes, I can smell your blood from over here, Gaara yelled. Gaara gathered a large amount of sand and proceeded to grab Naruto with a replica of Shikaku's arm. He then proceeded to slam him into the wall repeatedly. As Naruto was lucky enough to cover his body in a layer of chakra, so the damage was lessened. After a few seconds of slamming him, Gaara released him to the ground. As Naruto's hands dropped to his side, Gaara stepped forward with a smirk. Don't tell me that you've given up, Uzumaki. Make me feel alive, Gaara yelled. Naruto's head shot up as he blurred through hand sign. Water style. Triple water dragon jutsu. Water from the ear of the moisture was pulled as Naruto slammed the 3 water dragons into Gaara, who blocked it with his sand. Gaara staggered back as the sand started to get wet. However, Naruto did not stop right there. Water style. Ripping torrent, he said. Naruto shot the water from his mouth that spiraled and slammed into Gaara's sand. Gaara's sand started to get more slower as Naruto threw 2 explosive tags on the ground as they went off. Gaara was blasted. Viciously, he slammed into the wall. The smoke slowly cleared away as Gaara got to his feet. The other half of his body that was not protected by Shikaku was burned. There was a horrified look on his face. Mother, my sand, he yelled. It failed to protect me. Of course it did, said Naruto as he fully got to his feet. It's too slow to move at the normal speed that he used to move at. With the water combined into it, it's useless right now. Damn you, Uzumaki, Gaara yelled. Gaara pulled the sand in as he covered his entire upper body. Only his feet remained normal, as his facial features resembled Shikaku. As Naruto noticed the kanji was still there, it was not covered. Up in the stands. What the hell is that, Ino said. Seems like Naruto is really pushing Gaara to his limit, said Jiraiya. Do you still think that he can handle this? Kurenai said, as she knew exactly what Gaara was. Absolutely. He has the best chance at beating Gaara even without my training, and you 4 know why, he said. Can he use that? Asked Asuma. Probably. However, he shouldn't have to use it. He wanted me to train him so he didn't have to rely on that all the time. Over to the other side. I can't believe it. He hurt Gaara, said Tamari. He's close to releasing Shikaku, said Kankuro. Why hasn't the Kazekage given the signal yet, Baki said. Jiraiya flashed behind them. Because he's not the Kazekage. Baki froze up. Lord Jiraiya, he said. Relax, said Jiraiya, keeping his tone at a normal rate. We already know about your invasion weeks ago. Baki swallowed thickly, figuring that there was no point in hiding it anymore if he already knows. Then why aren't you attacking us? Because you're following orders from Orochimaru. A few days ago, A few of my spies found a body in the desert, with a stab wound to the chest, covered by a specific poison. It was the body of the Kazekage. Tamaru and Kankuro eyes went wide at that. So, this entire time, Orochimaru was the one giving us orders? Tamaru said in absolute shock. Yes, I did some digging around and found out that he approached your father months ago. However, your father declined. We grew suspicious when Raza did not show up for a meeting with the third Hokage to help your village increase their budget again. That's when I sent some of my best spies to gather information on what is going on, and they discovered his body. Damn it. So what do we do now, said Baki. Gather your ninjas, as many as you possibly can without making it look obvious, and help our shinobis and Anbu evacuate the village. Once the invasion begins, have them turn on the sound ninjas. Baki nodded. Also, you should know, we have a spy in your Anbu ranks. He's not one of us. He's behind the genin with the dog on his head and the Hyuga girl. He's supposed to get a signal to cast a genjutsu over the civilians and put them to sleep. And that's when Gaara will release Shikaku, Baki said. I'll get a squad of jonin on it. You help us with this invasion and I'm sure that everything will work out. Right, I'm on it, said Baki. Wait, said Kankuro, as he was there as well. However, he had kept silent through the whole of that, except he saw a flaw in their plan. What about Gaara? With the way this fight is going at the moment, he could release Shikaku at any time. He's right. After this transformation is when Shikaku can fully manifest. Don't worry, Naruto will handle Gaara. I did prepare him for this after all. As Jiraiya proceeded to vanish, Kankuro was confused. Are we really gonna leave it in the hand of a genin to stop Shikaku? So far he has proven he can handle it. And I believe they do have a plan if Jiraiya himself said so, said Baki as he walked away, trying not to look too obvious as he moved through the crowd. Bad down below. Stop running away from me, Uzumaki, Gaara yelled as he tried to get Naruto. Fine, I'll stop, said Naruto as he came to a stop. That is when he blurred out of sight. Where? Gaara looked around trying to find Naruto. That is when a kunai landed right in front of his face. The tag on it went off. He was thrown violently. That is when Naruto punched him in the back. As Naruto appeared and kicked him up in the air, another Naruto appeared above him and slammed him down into the ground. Gaara was knocked around like a paintball before he was viciously slammed down into the ground. However, that's still not enough to keep him down as Gaara picked himself up. I knew it, Gaara said. You are the one. You are the one that will make me feel alive. Fine, said Naruto. I'll show you what I can really do. As Gaara grinned. Bring it, he said. Naruto took in a deep breath. As he exhaled, the place went quiet. 7. Heavenly Breath. First activation. Naruto's eyes became white as a yellowish aura exploded around him. This first breath allowed Naruto to push his body to his natural limits, since the bolster of energy from the technique lessened the pain and reduced the fear of self-harm. Second activation, said Naruto. The second activation caused his body to bulge up, its muscles becoming a bit more prominent. This activation stimulated the body's natural healing beyond the normal rate, adding the healing ability that he got from the Nine Tails. Naruto is basically indestructible. Third activation, said Naruto, pushing it a step further. The third activation caused Naruto's skin to turn red, much like when the gate of life opened up. In this stage, he started to push beyond the body's natural limits in small amounts. The ground right at Naruto's feet exploded. He vanished. Gaara felt something slam under his chin. Gaara realized that he was now in mid-air. He was confused. Luna Barrage! As Naruto appeared in front of Gaara and dropped his fist in his guts, there was a tremendous force of chakra that released from Naruto's punch. Gaara was dazed as a fist slammed into his guts. Its body was sent plummeting down to the ground. However, with a show of immense speed, Naruto reached before he could, as Naruto let loose a barrage of fists that slammed viciously into Gaara's back. As Naruto was moving like a blur around Gaara, inflicting tremendous damage on his body, Naruto appeared behind Gaara in mid-air and raised his hand. As he locked them together, he then spun. As his two hands crashed in Gaara, the force that Gaara flew with seemed to leave a sonic boom through the air as he slammed viciously into the wall, breaking through it and crashing. Back up in the stance, Holy shit! Tenten whispered in shock. Lee had stars in his eyes as he saw that youthful display. Sasuke, on the other hand, as he could not copy a single thing that Naruto just did. Kakashi, what technique is that, and how do I learn it, he said. I'm afraid I don't know what that is, said Kakashi. Sasuke then turned and I demand, I'd be taught the same thing by that old fool, along with everything that he knows. Kid, I would watch what you're saying if I were you, Asuma said. He's one of the legendary Sannin, and he's one of the strongest shinobis within the village, said Gurnai. It doesn't matter. I'll be waiting for him to show up at Training Ground 7, Sasuke said, in an arrogant tone. Kid, I'm not teaching you anything. You may have all the skills, but you're not worth my time. I will never take on an arrogant student like yourself. What? Sasuke yelled. Jiraiya turned towards him and gave him a look. Sasuke felt a tremor went down his spine, as he had no idea who he was talking to. Master Jiraiya, why did you choose Naruto? I mean, you're one of the legendary Sannin, Sakura said. I'm not saying that Naruto isn't strong, but he has really no skills, and he just knows the Shaolin Jutsu, she said. As he glanced towards Sakura, because he's a lump of coal. Sakura was confused. What does that mean? What would you rather have, a lump of coal or a diamond? A diamond, of course, Sakura said. Yeah, anyone with a brain would take the diamond over some piece of coal, Ino said. True, but what if that lump of coal turned out to be a better diamond than the one that you picked out? I don't get it, Ino said. Don't worry, not many people do. Like I told Naruto, I will take that lump of coal and turn it into a diamond. Lee, for instance, he's also a lump of coal, and just like Naruto is being put under a lot of pressure and being polished. Back down below, Gaara was barely conscious as Naruto deactivated the 7th breath. Gaara was mumbling something as Genma jumped down, seeing that Gaara was not getting back up. Naruto's hit seemed to be even stronger than Lee's. Winner, Naruto Uzumaki, Genma said. Mother, you didn't protect me. You promise you will always protect me, Gaara yelled, suddenly shocking everyone. Chakra exploded out of Gaara as he launched himself towards Naruto in a rapid pace. As he seemed to gone crazy, the power of the Shikaku infecting him more and more as his eyes gone a psychotic transformation, changing into a star. Naruto ducked under a swipe before bringing his foot up as he sent a load of chakra to it. The ground cracked as Naruto brought his foot up and slammed it right into Gaara's face. The force blew him right through the stadium as he slammed off the wall and went skipping into the forest. As Naruto heard the explosion, he glanced up to see the Kage box filled with smoke. Everything then went chaotic as Ino shouted out, "We're under attack! All of you, go help the civilians get to safety. Do not attack the Sand Ninjas, they're on our side. Move out," said Jiraiya. "I'm going after Gaara," Sasuke says. He rushed off. Damn it, Kakashi. What have you been teaching him? He's more arrogant than before. He'll be fine, Kakashi said. Plus, Naruto is going out there as well. You don't get it. Gaara is going to release the full might of the Shikaku. Change of plan, kids. Sakura, Shino, Shikamaru, go after Sasuke and bring him back. The rest of you help the civilians get to safety. Kakashi went through hand sign. I'll send Pac on with you to track Sasuke's scent. Meanwhile, Gaara, things have changed. You can't release the Shikaku. You need to calm down, said Tamaru as, the moment that Gaara was kicked through, they had went after him. Damn it, he's not responding. He can't control it. If he transforms the leaf, we'll think we're attacking, said Kankuro. I know. Gaara, Tamaru said, listen to me. However, she was cut off as a kunai was thrown, forcing her to dodge. For someone in such a rush, you three, really move slow. Drop the redhead, and I'll let you leave alive, said Sasuke. What the hell are you doing? We're on your side, dumbass, said Temari. Yeah, you idiot. Go fight the Sound Ninjas that are attacking the village, said Kankuro. Why should I? If they can't defend themselves from a couple of Sound Ninjas, they deserve to die. I'm here for a rematch, and I'll take you both on if I have to. Go ahead, Temari. I'll handle him, said Kankuro. No, Kankuro. Listen, Temari, said Kankuro. We need to get Gaara as far away from here as possible. That's our main objective. I can handle him. Be careful, said Temari as she leapt away with Gaara. I don't think so, Sasuke said. as he jumped forward, but Conqueror appeared in front of him. "You're gonna have to get through me first," said Conqueror as he kicked him away. Meanwhile, as Naruto dodged an attack before knocking the Sound Ninja away, as Genma came and kicked the guy into the wall. Naruto glanced up to see Kakashi. "I need you to help evacuate the civilians. I need to go after Gaara." "No, Sasuke can handle it," Kakashi said. "Do you really think that Sasuke can handle an unstable Jinchuriki? Are you an idiot?" said Naruto. "That's the order," said Kakashi. "No, Naruto, go and stop Gaara. A team has been sent after Sasuke. You should be able to catch up. Make sure Sasuke come back to the village. Use force if you have to," said Jiraiya, as Naruto nodded before he vanished. "Why do you think that Naruto can handle Gaara?" Kakashi said. "You need to get your head out of your ass. Sasuke is not strong enough to defeat Gaara if he releases Shikaku." Jiraiya said back to him. "And what is Naruto gonna do if he releases Shikaku?" asked Kakashi. "Naruto can summon the boss Toad. Now, I'm going to the barrier to help the Hokage. Take out as much Sound Ninjas as you can, and then meet up with the Envoy Commander for further instructions," Jiraiya said as he walked away. As for Naruto, he was surprised how weak the Sound Ninjas were. Like, incredibly weak. As he made his way, he then came across Conqueror as he was lying down in pain, near to a tree. "Conqueror, what happened?" "It's Sasuke. I tried to stall him, and when I had him beat, these strange markings started to come upon his body. He got so strong." "Can you move?" Naruto asked. "I'll need some help," said Conqueror. "He's going after Gaara. Temari is trying to calm him down, but if things go too far, if Sasuke attacks, he'll transform and will not be able to beat him." "Don't worry. Temari should be able to hold him off for a little bit until we get there," said Naruto, as they start to jump through the trees. "There was a search party sent out. Did you saw them?" "Yeah, I told them to go ahead." "Who was it?" "The pink hair one, the useless bum, and the creepy guy with the bug." "Sakura, Shino, and Shikamaru." "There's Temari." As he arrived to see her lying in a tree branch, kunai in hand, as she seemed to be in pain as well. "Relax, Temari, it's us." As she lowered the kunai. "That Uchiha, he's gone mad," she said. "Strange markings all over his body. He's far stronger than he was in the exam." "Yeah, that damn thing caught me off guard as well." "The others, they went ahead," said Temari. "Then I'm going," said Naruto. "Naruto, please, don't hurt Gaara. It's not his fault," said Temari. "I know. It's your father's fault and whoever put the seal on him," said Naruto. "What do you mean? I get it's my father's fault, but what are you talking about seal?" "Gaara's seal is a horrible job done. I know a bit about seal and Pervert Sage taught me one that would work. It should be able to fix Gaara's seal, given that the Shikaku is not as strong as the other tail beasts." "Wait, you can fix it?" "Yeah. So he will stop being bothered by Shikaku, and he can actually get some sleep." "Really? I mean, sealing, that's a tough art. Are you sure you know what you're doing?" Conqueror asks. "It's either that, or he run on a rampage and kill everyone." "Do it," said Temari. "Temari," said Conqueror. "No, Conqueror. There is a slim chance that Gaara doesn't kill everyone when he transforms, and not to mention, this can help him. This is his chance of no longer being a killing machine." "Fine, but make sure you know what you're doing," said Conqueror. Conqueror has never seen someone as Naruto perform sealing on anyone before, as in the sand, there was a lot of seal masters and all of them were of age, so Conqueror was hesitant on that. "I'll go," said Naruto as he took off. As Conqueror watched Temari looking at Naruto go. "You like him, don't you?" "Oh, Naruto." "Not like that, you fool," she said. "He's a friend. He showed me around the village a few times. Besides, I can't date him or anything. It wouldn't work out. Besides, I've seen on multiple occasions the Hyuga girl staring at him." "The quiet one?" "Huh. I would have never guessed," said Conqueror. Time skip as Naruto arrived at the scene to see Gaara in his second stage of transformation, as Sasuke was already pretty much defeated. Gaara launched forward to rip Sasuke apart, however, Naruto jumped and kicked him across the face. As he crashed into a tree, Naruto Sakura said, "Man, I'm glad to see you," Shikamaru said. "Grab Sasuke and leave." "No way. You can't fight him alone," Sakura said. Gaara yelled as they all turned. "Like I said, take Sasuke and get back to the village," said Naruto as he watched Gaara start to grow in size. "Naruto, there's no way that you can handle that thing on your own. Yeah, you got stronger over this month, but that thing," said Shikamaru as he looked up. "Just leave," Naruto yelled. "I can handle this." He bit his finger and went through hand sign, as he jumped forward, making a distance between them and him. Once he was clear enough that the space was big enough, summoning jutsu. Poof. You again. What is it this time, kid? Gamabunta asks. A distance away. Is that a giant toad? Said Sakura. It is. I think we should get back. This is about to get messy. I'll grab Sasuke, said Shino. Aren't we gonna help? Sakura asks. We would just be holding him back right now. Shikamaru said. Let's move. As he jumped back, along with Sakura, looking towards Naruto worriedly. Naruto looked down. That thing over there. The Shikaku-san spirit. We need to take him down. A tail beast? Why is that the blonde summoners always summon me to fight tail beasts? You're lucky I like you, kid. Playing possum jutsu, Gaara yelled, as his body went limp. Finally! I'm free! Shikaku yelled in glee and happiness. Get ready, Chief Toad, said Naruto. I'm way above you, kid. Shikaku turned as he slammed his gut, releasing giant ear bullets. However, Gamabunta leaped. In mid-air, he brought his hand up. Water style. Liquid bullets. They collide with the ear bullets as Shikaku looked up towards him to hit him. And some of them got past and slammed into Shikaku. Gamabunta landed and jumped forward once again as he sliced with his blade, cutting the arm straight off. As he jumped away when sand spears almost got to him. Kid, we need to wake up the boy on top of his head. It's the only way to defeat him. How the hell are we gonna do something like that, said Naruto. Wait, what's that? As Naruto saw a strange purple spear start to gather in front of Shikaku's mouth. That is something we don't want to get hit by. Hang on tight. Tail Beast Bomb. A violent shockwave went off when the thing exploded. Holy crap, said Naruto. This is dangerous. We need to stop him right now. Any ideas, kid? Perfect Sage told me that you can use oil, said Naruto. Think you can give me some? I like your style, kid. Toad oil bullets. Fire style. Flame bullets, said Naruto. Shikaku was blasted as he crashed hard. Naruto flashed through Hansan as him and Gamabunta fire water towards Shikaku's leg, causing him to turn into a melted substance, its legs becoming sloppy. Shikaku started to gather another Tail Beast Bomb. Damn it, said Naruto as his dojutsu activated. Something strange happened at Shikaku. Seemingly he froze up. He just stopped moving. As Naruto took advantage of the situation, Chief Toad, throw me, said Naruto. Are you crazy? Who am I kidding? I'll do it. As the Toad reached up and grabbed Naruto, it then pulled back and launched him. As Naruto appeared, wake up! Bam! A solid fist slammed into Gaara's face. His cheek cracked as his eyes immediately snapped open. As he looked up, the body started to break away. As Gaara was falling as Naruto grabbed his arm, before he landed right on a tree over to the side. As he ended up falling with Gaara though, but it was much softer than them falling from that height. No, stay away from me, said Gaara. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. I actually want to help you. Leave me alone, Gaara said, as he tried to get away. As he raised his hand, a small gathering of sand slammed into Naruto's guts. However, the blonde simply looked up. Listen, he said. We're both alike. The village we grew up in. The angry stares, the cold glares. You're not alone, said Naruto. I have one as well. Gaara looked towards him, shocked. As Temari landed, followed by Kankuro. Did you fix the seal? Not yet. I was just about to. Gaara, I can fix your seal. It will allow you to sleep. You just need to relax, okay? Trust me, said Naruto. Gaara felt a weird sensation. This person. As he nodded his head, as Naruto stepped forward. As Gaara felt Naruto messing around with his seal as pain started to course in. He tried to fight Naruto, but Kankuro and Temari grabbed his hand, stopping him. Pain was not something that he was used to, as Naruto did exactly what Jiraiya taught him. Going through Hansan, Naruto performed a 6-symbol seal on Gaara. It wasn't as strong as Naruto's seal, but Naruto contained the 9 tails. Shikaku was much weaker in comparison. That should do it, said Naruto, as he collapsed on his butt. Sealing took a lot of chakra, not to mention, with all that fighting he's done already. Naruto had a lot of chakra, but even he had his limits at some point. That's it. I was expecting something more Flashy, said Kankuro. I can blast you with a fire jutsu if you want something more flashy, said Naruto. Nah, I'm good, said Kankuro. Well, the previous seal was horrible, said Naruto. It's basically like someone put Shikaku in a sealing scroll. That would never work. I'm surprised that Gaara was able to make Shikaku stay in the seal while he was awake. He must have some serious willpower. So is it safe for him to sleep now? Well, have a look. The both of them turned as they saw Gaara completely out. He's asleep. And everything's okay. He looks so peaceful, said Temari. Yeah, it's almost like he was never a rampaging psychopath, Kankuro said. Shut it, she said. Naruto. As Naruto turned as Shikamaru landed next to him. What's up? Is it finished? Yeah, it's finished, said Naruto. How did you stop that thing? Asked Shikamaru. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, said Temari. Honestly, I have no idea, said Naruto. As he had no idea how he made Shikaku stop. He's mine, a voice yelled. They turned to see Sasuke, hand covered in a shidori, running towards them. Wind style. As Temari swung her fan, Sasuke was blasted through several trees. The shidori dissipated. Nice job, said Naruto. Thanks, said Temari. Listen, we should really get back to the village and help, Shikamaru said. Right, you grab Sasuke and head back. You two should take Gaara and head home. I'll let your sensei know what is going on. Why do I have to grab Sasuke, Shikamaru asks. Oh, I didn't realize that you were the one that fought a gigantic demon and fixed a seal, said Naruto in a sarcastic tone. Come on, you big baby, just do it, said Temari. Such a drag. Hey, Naruto. Yeah? Temari hugged him. Thanks, she said. No problem, said Naruto. I guess I'll see you when I see you, he said, as he took off. Shikamaru picked up the unconscious Sasuke. Someone really need to get his head checked. It's like he's getting more psychotic and more stupid. As the time go by, Shikamaru said. You're telling me, said Naruto. The next day, Naruto was leaning on the post at Training Ground 7. I figure that you would want to be at the funeral with everyone else, said Jiraiya, as he appeared behind Naruto. I didn't think that it was smart for me to be there anymore. I mean, it was a funeral for God's sake and civilians were still glaring at me. He didn't tell you about your parents for your protection. They were both well-known shinobis. Very powerful, strong people who were hailed as heroes in the Third War. He didn't want you to accidentally slip up and tell the wrong person and get captured by enemies. Then, he should have told me that instead of declining to answer and lying to my face every time, said Naruto. Leaving me on the street for 2 years and then showing favoritism while I have to struggle to get by. It really sucks that he died. However, I'm finding it really hard to feel anything towards it, said Naruto. Don't beat yourself up over it. Everyone's different in how they're affected. So what now, said Naruto. Well, for one thing, we need a new Hokage. We need someone strong to watch over the village in these times of crisis. After all, we just got from a surprise attack, but we're still standing. It's gonna be you, right? Said Naruto. Nah, I like to travel, and besides, I have a spine network to worry about. Hokage is just not my style. Oh, said Naruto. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I found another ability for my dojutsu. Really? What is it? When I was fighting Shikaku, I seemingly cast some kind of paralyzing genjutsu on him or something. I'm not sure how long it lasts for, but it shut his body down completely. That's how I defeated him. Well, that's interesting. Was there anything else, Jiraiya asked. Nah, said Naruto. But that was the first time I did that genjutsu paralyzing thing. We'll have to work on that then, for now. You should rest up. Not many genin can say that they defeated the beast. I guess you're right, said Naruto as the rain. Stop falling. I need to know something. I thought you were only able to use 2 of the heavenly breath. How did you learn the third one so quickly? Compared to the 8 inner gates, it mostly focused on you holding oxygen in your lungs. I had my clones gather and hold their breath underwater for as long as they could. Then I proceeded to try the same thing. I didn't try any of them until a shadow clone was able to do it without any problems. And most of the time you sent me home, I didn't really sleep. I worked through all the nights. Well, said Jiraiya as he patted Naruto on the shoulder. We'll take a break from that for now. Since you're on a break, I suggest that you talk to Asuma about your wind nature. He's one of the two, now three, wind jutsu users in Konoha. He can help you so your attacks are as powerful as they should be. Who's the other wind user? Said Naruto. Someone that you should stay away from. I'll tell you about him some other time. Okay, I guess I'll see you in 2 days. Another thing you should know since you're my apprentice now is when I say a specific time frame, it's not quite exact. I could be called away at any time for any important matters or for my research. Yeah, your research for your stupid books. My books aren't stupid. Anyway, I am Konoha's spy master. I report to the Hokage and no one else. Sometime I may be gone for a few days, months, weeks, years. I've been out of the village for years until I met you at the hot springs. Yeah, and all this time I thought you were just some lousy pervert. For someone that is called a spy master, you sure do get caught and beat a lot. Shut up. It's because of you I got caught. Whatever you say, said Naruto. Listen, try to relax for a few days before you start training again. Your body may feel okay because you have 9 tails that heal you really quickly, but rest help a lot. Go hang out with your friends or something. As Jiraiya pointed towards Sakura, who was waiting on Naruto. As Jiraiya saw a look on his face, what's wrong? I doubt I can call anyone in this village my friend, said Naruto. You've known them for years, right? You should be friends with them by now, Jiraiya said. Well, I'm not, said Naruto. I think I made a friend recently though, but she's not even from this village, said Naruto. But I'll try my best. That's the spirit, said Jiraiya as he patted Naruto in the back and walked away. As Sakura walked up towards him. Yes, Sakura, said Naruto. Why weren't you at the funeral? I was. I left early. Konohamaru was looking for you. He was a mess. I'll talk to him next time I see him, said Naruto. Listen, later on everyone's gonna meet up for some food at Yakimikoku. I just want to see if you want to come. I can't, said Naruto. Sakura got angry as she always do. Why not, she said. You think you're too good to hang out with the rest of the Rookie 9. Naruto turned towards her. Sakura was surprised by looking in his eyes. I'm not allowed in that place, actually. That entire part of the village hates me. This is what happened when you keep on pranking everyone and everything. You're such an idiot, she said. No wonder you're always alone, and no one like you, she said. The moment the words came from her mouth, she instantly regretted what she said. I see. As Naruto started to walk away, he vanished. As she covered her mouth. The next day, so Naruto, you and Tamara seem to get along well after she apologized. Ayam said, yeah, she's a pretty cool person, said Naruto. Well then, what do you think of her? Ayam said. Well, she's smart and strong and she really cares for her brothers. Do you like her? Naruto glanced up towards Ayam. Not in the way you're thinking. What do you mean, she said. You think I like her as a girlfriend, but I don't. Besides, we wouldn't really work out. She looked like she needs someone that's a bit submissive, said Naruto. And I don't think that our personality match up that well in a dating type, if that's what you're saying. We would argue like every day since she won't be able to boss me around. How do you know about submissive? Ayam said. Oh, Anko and Yujiro taught me, said Naruto. Anko, huh? Ayam said. Even Ayam knew about that woman. So she said, what kind of girls do you like? I don't really know, said Naruto. But I do like red hair. If red is your favorite color, then why don't you have anything red on? I do. My shirt underneath this is red. Seriously, Naruto? You can't stay away from ramen. As Naruto turned, Pervert Sage, what are you doing here? I thought you said I had a few days off. There's been a change of plans. We're going on a mission. Meet me at the gate in an hour. Sure thing, said Naruto. As Jiraiya vanished off. Naruto, what did you call him? Pervert Sage. I giggled a bit at that. Time skip. So, said Naruto, what's the mission? We're gonna find a woman. Naruto paused. You're joking, right? You brought me with you so you can find a woman to write in your books? Do you have no shame, Pervert Sage? Oh, this is not just any woman. She's a very remarkable woman. So what's the point, said Naruto. Why can't you do this by yourself? Look, it's a special mission. It's not anything about my books. Really? It's not? Then what's it about? I'll tell you soon. Fine, said Naruto. As long as you train me. What training, Jiraiya said. I think I need something special to my skill set, said Naruto. I know that I have ninjutsu, fuinjutsu, and The basics down, but I need something different, something unique. Something unique, you say? You have something, said Naruto. We'll have to stop by the nearest town before we do anything. I don't have the supplies right now. For what, said Naruto. Oh, you'll see, said Jiraiya. Just trust me, kid. You're gonna love it. And besides, there are a lot more I'm gonna tell you. I did say I would tell you who the identity of one of your parents is, and who I really am. Yeah, but you said, when I became a chunin. Oh, trust me, kid. Everything that happened in the invasion and chunin exams has been carefully documented. If you say so, said Naruto. Now, which parent do you want to know about? Naruto thought about it. My mom, he said. Okay, I'll introduce myself first. As you know, I'm Jiraiya, the Toad Sanin. However, I'm also your godfather. Naruto paused. My what? Your godfather. You're telling me that you're my godfather. Where the hell have you been, said Naruto. His voice was quiet, which was not a good thing, because Naruto was usually kind of loud. Listen, said Jiraiya. As I told you before, I'm Konoha, spy master. There's a lot of traveling to do in my work. It wouldn't have been smart to bring a newborn along with me, so I decided to leave you within the village. With the Hokage, I send you money every month, and until I saw you in the hot springs, I honestly thought that you were living a wonderful life, from what you report to me. You see that toad wallet you carry around? Who do you think sent you that? I decided to keep you safe from the outside. You see, kid, being a Jinchuriki is a bigger deal than you think, especially with what you contain. The Nine Tails is the most powerful steel beast to ever exist. So I decided to make sure the information never gets out on who had the Nine Tails to keep you safe. There has been so many lead ninjas trying to leak information about you over the years. However, I stopped them. I know it's not much to say despite everything that you've been through. Yeah, it's not much, said Naruto. But I guess I can understand where you're coming from. Besides, you kept me safe from outside. And as you told me before, this whole spy master thing is a lot. Naruto sighed. I guess I understand. Exactly, said Jiraiya. Alright, deal's a deal. You want to know about your mom? Naruto nodded. Her name was Kushina Uzumaki. She was a well-respected kunoichi within our village, known for her respective Yusin ninjutsu and also kinjutsu. As a kid, she was a headstrong, impulsive, eccentric girl, and also stubborn as well as a bit of a tomboy. However, with time she matured. She got level-headed, with a very sassy side to her. She died protecting you from the wrath of the Nine Tails during the attack. All she wanted was a peaceful life with a family, but that was taken away on that day. The first book I wrote, the character in it, the main character, that's actually where she got your name from. The Savior. As Naruto glanced up to the heavens. Hey, pervert sage. Do you think she would be proud of me? Said Naruto. Trust me, kid. She would be proud of you despite your reputation within the village. All she wanted was for you to be happy in life. I guess she would be, said Naruto. Besides, I made a good friend. She's from the Sando. That Temari girl. I thought she was your girlfriend. No, said Naruto. We're just friends. Besides, I like redheads, said Naruto. As Jiraiya wanted to chuckle. Just like your father, he said to himself. I see. Now, we'll be staying for the night. Why, said Naruto. Because I want to check around and see if anyone saw the person we're looking for. Who is this person again, said Naruto. She's my other teammate, Tsunade. She likes to drink and gamble a lot. She's earned the legendary sucker for her terrible luck in gambling. Then we should head to Tansuka Town, said Naruto as he looked towards the map that was posted on the wall. It says here that it's the biggest gambling town. I guess we can do that. If we travel fast, we can make it there in a few hours. I can do it, said Naruto. Alright, first, let's stop for supplies so I can teach you that jutsu. As they start to walk towards the hotel, as Naruto felt something. You felt that, didn't you? He asked. Yeah, that burst of chakra. It felt like someone cast a genjutsu nearby. As Naruto walked and bumped into someone by accident. Hey, watch it! Look what you did, you punk! Huh? You stained the leader's brand new suits. You'll be paying for that. It's 100,000 Ryu, and you better pay up, a bald head man said. What? You're telling me a suit is for 100,000, said Naruto. That seemed like a bit of stretch, Jiraiya said. You expect us to believe that monkey suit costs 100,000? You looking for trouble, old man? You better shut the hell up if you know what's good for you, the leader said. The boss used to be a chunin from the Hidden Stone, the legendary dark ninja feared by all, the bald-head guy said. Oh? Legendary, you say, said Jiraiya. You're asking for it. Just keep on pushing me, and I'll kick your ass, Naruto. This is a perfect time for training. With your eyes, I'll show you the jutsu I'm going to be teaching you while we're on your mission. Watch carefully, Jiraiya said. He lessened the effect of the chakra though as he formed a spiraling ball in his hand. Enough of this! The leader charged forward as Jiraiya stuffed the ball into his chest and blew him and his men away. Whoa, that's awesome, said Naruto. Yeah, it is, said Jiraiya, and I was holding back a lot. You guys are not really worth the trouble. As Jiraiya saw the guy wilt and snatched it up. This will cover it, he said, as he used the guy's money to buy the water balloons. What the hell kind of jutsu was that, said Naruto. Come on, let's get going, said Jiraiya. Alright, said Naruto as they move off. Naruto was unaware that the same person he was looking for knew exactly about his dojutsu. Yes, Jiraiya might not know what it was. However, the jutsu came from the Uzumaki side. And the woman that they were looking for was part Uzumaki and happened to know exactly what it was. And Naruto was about to find out where his mysterious eyes came from and what they can actually do. But guys, me and subscribe right here. If you want to see the next person do, like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification as they posted. Remember to share to all of your friends in social media platform. And don't forget to go ahead and check out the other series over the other channels. Yes guys, I need that 4th and time post what you fun every single day for you guys to enjoy. But I'm out for now, see you guys soon. Peace.